What's going on, everybody? A Monty here at AYE Recording Studio, here with some old friends of mine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't even need an explanation. How y'all doing? United Souls in the building.
Boom,
Yes,
boom.
yes,
How we
sir,
feeling today, man? How we feeling, guys?
Man, everybody
man.
feels good, man. Everything's
sir.
good, man. It's good to be in the spot, man. You know what I'm saying? You done moved houses, man.
Yeah, it
and,
looks good, bro.
Yeah.
It looks
Yes,
real
sir.
good in here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. It's been a long road, been a long way, man.
Yeah. We're
Known
ready to
these
get
guys
in
for a
here,
long
man,
time.
and get some moves and get some recording in here, man, you know?
Absolutely, man. So we're gonna learn a lot more about United Souls today, man. We're gonna just start off with tell everybody who you guys are, where you guys are from.
All right, well, I'm the one and only Ed Dredd, and, I'm hail from Ithaca, New York, but I grew up right here in Hampton, Newport News, went to Warwick High School, and, rock around town, baby.
Yeah, and I'm Gabe, man, right here, homegrown 757, Hampton, VA, USB for life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is where we are, man. So we've been here, but we international, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, it's a homegrown thing right here in VA, but you see the hat. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
tell me about the band, man. Tell me all about the band. How long have y'all been a band?
Well, I'll start out by saying, we started in 1991, and he was probably, 11?
Yeah, I
at
was
the time?
11. I
Yeah.
was 11, man.
But,
It was-
as he's actually my blood cousin, so he hung with me even though I was a grown cat at the time and doing music, but he always went to the shows and hung out at the practices. And he was basically a part of the band when at 11 years old, I would like to say, but now he's the leader of the band, and it's a good thing, man, that he could take over, you know what I'm saying?
What are your roles in the band?
I'm the bass player, and I originated the crew.
Yeah, and I'm the lead singer. Started off on keyboards, and I play trumpet, I play percussion, you know what I'm saying, wherever it need be, you know what I
You
mean?
the hype man, man.
Yeah,
Gabe's performance,
ultimate hype
Never-
man, you
You'll
know.
never disappoint, boy. Never disappoint, man.
No way.
Tell me some of your influences, man. Who are some of y'all's influences? I know you guys do a lot of cover music and stuff. Who are some
Yeah,
of y'all?
where the covers come from, you know what I'm saying, like what we do and what we feel as far as hip hop and R&B, man. I mean, soul music as far as James Brown and, you know what I mean, the way Earth, Wind & Fire ran their, you know what I'm saying, composure. You know what I mean? Reggae influences from, Steel Pulse, all the way, of course, Bob, and, cats like Jock Cure and Busy Signal, you know what I mean? We come with funk background, we come with hardcore rock background, Bad Brains,
Yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? Like, the influences are just pretty much like an array of music,
Yeah,
man.
because we're music lovers first.
Yeah.
And, that's what people got to understand. We love music, and we do, United Souls is self-explanatory. You want to unite the souls through music. So, we're going to get a little bit of everything, but we do base our vibes on drum and bass reggae vibes,
Yeah.
Yeah, I love y'all music. Every time y'all perform, do great. Tell me about your process. Like, what is your process of making music, like from start to finish?
The process really starts, man, with like the feeling, you know what I mean? Like a lot of our inspiration as far as songwriting comes from the now and what's happening in, you know what I'm saying, around what we're experiencing. So whether it's social unrest or whether it's, you know what I'm saying, just checking the pulse of the community, you know what I mean? We pretty much start there. We work with different producers, so sometimes it's a beat-driven movement, sometimes it's a lyric-driven movement, but the process pretty much is the same. It builds on drum and bass. It builds on, you know what I'm saying, strong lyrical content and something that can be visually, you know what I mean, seen. So our process has always been like, you know what I mean, we actually have a album, The Mental Motion Picture, and that kind of like framed everything. Like it's a mental motion picture from every song, you know what I'm saying? It could be put into, a vision if you close your eyes and you never saw what any one of us looked like.
There you go.
That's dope. That's really dope. How often? Tell people how often you guys perform your music, because I know. But
I mean, in
people.
COVID times. you know what I mean?
Before COVID times, we'll get to COVID times.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
before
pre-COVID, you know
COVID.
what I mean? We were planning on our 30th reunion. So this year, he said 91 was the start. So this year is actually our 30th anniversary reunion. So we were planning toward that. So we got virtual shows coming up.
Yeah.
We got a string of concerts that we've been booking with our management company, Mega Blast RPM. Shout out to Teddy and the crew. And You know what I mean? Before then, we had a Manhattan's run. It was pretty much the longest run in Newport News in the
Yeah,
757.
That's the first time I ever saw y'all.
Yeah. That was a dope run, man. We that was the longest running reggae night in the 757, man. That was probably you know what I'm saying, one of the things that a lot of people from around here, you know what I mean, before then it was, you know what I'm saying, a Middy's joint, you know what I'm saying, a Steelhouse joint. You know what I mean? Like, it's always been a residency for the local area. You know what I mean? When we did the tours, it was pretty much East Coast up and down, you know what I'm saying, up and down. And, you know, so be on the lookout, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, the COVID times have kind of put different things into perspective, but we got virtual tours coming up for the 30th anniversary, and we got a lot of dope stuff coming up, man.
Yeah, so man. I just want to take a trip back to the past. Tell me about your first ever show you've done. The first ever show y'all done. I want to hear about it.
Oh my God.
First ever show together?
Yeah, like as a band together. Tell me about the first ever like put together show that y'all have done with like an actual like crowd of people. You know what I mean?
Well,
like how, like tell me about your nerves. Tell me just all about the show.
Well, if you take it all the way back to 91, like I said, he was probably about 11. We had a big, gigantic birthday party. It was like 4 people's birthday, 5 people maybe. And we had a big party, and all the bands and groups that we all was a part of, which he was a part of, you know, the rap group I was in at the time, and the band started at that time. And we played in his backyard, and that's a big memory for a lot of us, you know.
Yeah. I was a dancer. United Souls was coming off of a hip hop group. It was forming into a world beat reggae group, and I was a dancer for the hip hop portion of it. So you know what I'm saying, like feeling like I was getting ready to be on stage, you know what I mean, in front of like my whole community was like, it wasn't nerves, but it was like I felt like this was my moment, and it was always something that I felt like I was just comfortable in. So
tell me about like some of your accomplishments you guys have had, like your biggest accomplishments as a band, you know, you guys have had.
I mean, I feel like our biggest accomplishment is yet to come.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, just tell me some of the accomplishments y'all have.
Well, I'll start by saying we've recorded over 80 different songs, and we've got about on our 4th album, I think, coming up throughout these times. And we've had a lot of awards, but I think the albums speak for themselves, and the other accomplishments.
Yeah, a lot of awards, a lot of accolades. We've been listed as Reggae Band of the Year multiple times, Reggae Ambassadors of the Year, Veer Music Awards, Virginia Reggae Music Awards.
I think being booked weekly at a club is
local residencies,
which is not an easy thing to do.
It's
fresh and popular for the people. You know what I mean? Because the people are your best and worst critic. You know, let you know if it's time to go. You know what I mean? So, you know, being booked constantly and steadily is probably one of our greatest accomplishments, man. And like you said, the 4th album coming, man, is actually going to be our greatest hits project. So that project is coming forward, man, and that's pretty much a compilation of music that the people have asked for and that have, you know what I'm saying, downloaded over the years, man. We put it all in one project. So that one's coming forth real soon, along with a webcast, a web series that we'll be doing, Searching for United Souls. So that one is going to be something, you know what I mean, forthcoming that we're really looking forward to.
I want to get deeper into it. Like, do you guys feel like this music industry is for everybody? Do you feel like it takes certain types of people in order to succeed in the industry? What do you think it takes in order to succeed with longevity in the industry?
Well, when we first started as a young band, we took a seminar called Doing Music and Nothing Else. And it just showed you how to get a slice of the pie that's right here, 50-mile radius in your area. And we used that as a template to do what we've done, and that's get at one club or 5 or 6 clubs in the area and just work those clubs in the area. And we made a great success by playing right here within 100 yards, 100 feet. I say 100 yards, 100 feet. 100 miles, maybe, in the last 10 years. We just stayed right in town and made a good little living, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, me personally, I don't feel like the industry is for everybody. I feel like anybody can make a hit, but I don't feel like not everybody can last in the industry. The industry,
you know what I mean, you got to figure out like what you mean when you say industry. You know what I mean? Because there's the mainstream, and then there's the independent, and then there's underground, which is independently ran. You know what I mean? So it depends on where you want to thrive. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. There's cats like us
I love it.
that have made moves, and we've reached all of the souls that we've reached, man. You know what I mean? Through independent movements, and you know what I mean. Like we've signed deals in the past, and you know what I mean. Those have been blessings as themselves, but we've also showed and proved that we don't need the big engine behind what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So
we
like when it's you know what I mean? Like my man said, you know, we don't ride the wave, we create it. You know what I mean? So like you can ride with the industry or you can come and find us. You know what I mean? So that's what the web series is about, man. It's culminating 30 years of accomplishments into a docu-series that we'll be putting out, man, and we're shopping it to major networks right now through our management company. And that's going to be the story, man, that cats have been dying to hear, that cats have been a part of.
How did you do it?
You know what I mean? How did it happen? Where did it start? Like, we telling the story, you know what I'm saying, with all of the cast members, man. So be on the lookout for that, man.
That's dope. One of the last questions I got, how has the pandemic affected you guys?
Well, we didn't think that we would be here, man, on our 30th anniversary in the midst of a pandemic, you know what I'm saying? But thanks to the souls, man, thanks to the interweb and the intranets and all of the fans we brought over from MySpace and all of the cats that's still moving on Black Planet, you know what I'm saying? Like, we connected with all of them, man, over the years now. Real talk, man, the pandemic has shown us that's just that, you know what I mean? That social media and, you know what I'm saying, cyber connection is the move, man. So the 30th anniversary Searching for United Souls is coming at you. We got virtual concerts set up. We got a string of in-person dates, socially distanced and following all the protocols of COVID, you know what I'm saying? But really in the pandemic, man, it's just made us more creative and just made us really hunker down into the studio. We got new singles coming out. We got some movements with Cultivated Minds that we're bringing forward. We got a couple of singles coming for the anthology project that we're reviving a couple of old USB favorites, man. So the pandemic has really just been like a pivot move, you know what I mean? And just been the time to kind of just move and just make sure that things don't always stay focused where you need them, but focused where they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like you think things are gonna happen one way, the pandemic showed you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be light on your feet and be ready to move, man.
Or ready to slow down.
Or ready to slow down,
and
you know
just,
what I'm saying?
And
really
thank God for each day and what you're doing and being alive, you know what I mean? And you just gotta take every day and do the best you can each day. And that's all you can really do.
So tell everybody where they can find your music, man.
Yeah, man, if you just type in UnitedSoulsBand.com, everything is there. It'll link you to the Facebook, United Souls Band, Instagram, Snapchat, Reverb, wherever you at, man. YouTube, United Souls Band. We connecting with you, man. We love to connect with y'all. YouTube, it's all there. We got new videos. We got old songs, new songs. We looking for y'all, man. Come check for us.
Come check for us, man. Chill out with us.
And one last final thing for the fans, man. The dreads. How long have the dreads been growing, man?
Man, the Untied is ever growing, man. I'm coming up on 20 years here, man.
How long your dreads been growing? They long.
Man. It's 1991, I guess, when I threw the comb away.
Golly.
But it was, you know.
Dreads
it's just
long,
hair,
baby.
though. You know what I mean?
I mean, mine's getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Dreadlock soldiers, man.
United Souls in the building, man. Thank you guys so much for coming through, man.
Bless.
Y'all take it easy. I'm going to catch y'all later. AYE Recording Studio. This is AVA. Catch y'all next time.
Yeah, man.